Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Daily Crypto News. And guys, it is still my mission here to tell you guys about the crypto news, but also I have vowed to stay 100% positive this week. Alright, and today I saw a couple of really crazy things, but first, I want to give away 25 XRP. No like requirement, no nothing. All you gotta do is press the like button here, comment something down below, which is gonna be your entry ticket, and then go over to my Growth Masters Academy and also make sure you press the like over there. Cause if we hit 50 likes on this channel today, I'm actually gonna be posting a video tomorrow which explains about the easiest way to start earning on here and I guess the fastest way as well, with a real example from one of my own accounts. So check it out, go and subscribe, go and press the like button, go watch these videos. They're amazing in my opinion, and there are no ads. Having said that, in about 24 hours, I'll announce the winner on this channel right here. So yeah, just quickly enter. It might not be much, but if you consider that XRP will go to $10 per coin, it's a whole lot. Now, my question of today is, do you believe in Ripple or XRP riddlers? Yes, that might be a very strange question, but I got some stuff here which made me think about all of this. It kind of got me thinking. So answer down below if you believe in riddlers. Bubba Cugs, one of the guys who sometimes has kind of looked like a Ripple insider, which I don't personally believe in, has said, "Dear community, I told you 3 months in advance that Bearable Guy will post in Phase 3. This Phase 3 supposedly started a couple of days ago in November, according to Baba, or when Christine Lagarde asked for EU CBDC help. And this Bearable Guy is the guy who claimed XRP would hit $589 by 2018, or at least he gave riddles that to some people pointed at that. Today he did. Visit his Reddit, click Je pense, donc je suis un calendrier. Voila, buckle up and enjoy. Just remember, Baba told you all first. And it just says, Je pense, donc je suis un calendrier, which just means I think, so I am a calendar. Bearable Guy 123 bans people who threaten innocence, and the rest of this is just, the only real accounts are Bearable Guy 123 and 321 and the opposite of Bearable Guy. That's basically what this whole story is about. And somebody here said this is old, or I can't find it. The thing about this is I have no idea because I don't really care, all right? I just want you guys to not go into this stuff too much thinking it's the holy grail. Talking about riddles is fun, but it's not real investing strategy, all right? It may be fun, it may be entertainment, but that is all it is going to be. On this channel, I like to give you guys some objective stuff, some real investment tips, some real money-making tips and things like that, but this, I just can't help you guys out with. So if you are enjoying this, go over there and enjoy your entertainment. Here we're making some real money to a certain end and also giving you some real updates. And this stuff, I can't really get into it. I'm just so sorry, but I just can't. All right, I like the real stuff, the real world, and riddles don't do it for me unless somebody can give me some real factual things about them being insiders or knowing more about something like that that I don't know or can't get access to. I'll listen. All right, if they have some real facts like that, I'll listen. But this type of stuff just wastes my time. All right, and it gets so much freaking attention. All right, so freaking much. I don't get it though. But whatever, I guess. Everybody their own thing. If you enjoy that, just try to explain it to me in the comment section because I can't feel it. I mean, I'm the biggest bull on XRP there is, I would say. I'm very, very bullish on these crypto. But those things, I don't get it. And one fun thing I have sometimes mentioned in these videos is the way I like to associate silver and XRP to each other. Now, even though maybe upon a first glance, these two things might not look like each other that well, and sometimes people say XRP gold, XLM silver, it is more like Bitcoin gold, silver, XRP. Why? Well, think about this one for a little second, all right? Gold has, I guess, a more scarce effect than silver. Why? Because there's less in the world. So again, that kind of follows along with the Bitcoin XRP relationship. Another one is gold right now is more valuable. Same with, Bitcoin and XRP with silver. Another one is gold is less useful than silver, yet it is, valued higher. Same with Bitcoin and XRP. I mean, silver is way easier to melt into newer things than gold is because, of course, it's a little bit softer and has different properties. And XRP, of course, is way simpler for almost any task. It's more scalable. It's easier to transact. It's easier to use in any sense. But still, at this point, gold is the main store of value and silver is an extra. And the same thing kind of applies to gold and XRP. People still use more Bitcoin as a store of value than XRP, but maybe, again, as silver has been looking so crazy right now, looking pretty damn juicy, and people start to think more about why silver should be worth more, at least in comparison. I've also shown you guys previously some graphs as to why silver is still very much undervalued. And I still think about the same things about XRP very often as well, where it's like, it should just be worth more. It should just be there if we're talking real numbers, real percentages. And the same thing I can kind of say about XRP in a, coin perspective here, where if we really compare about what these crypto do, if we really take a good look at that, then XRP is just so much more useful than Bitcoin. And still, the percentage is about 4, all right? It's about 4%, 250. Again, you can kind of do 10 over 250. So I kind of don't get why people go at it from such a point. Like, why don't people go more for XRP? What's so nice about Bitcoin? Now, I've kind of course, put that on a little bit of a discussion, right? I've tried to look up for my own self, like, why do I still hold Bitcoin? Why am I going for it? And the main reason is it's the most popular one. If institutional investors were to get into the space, there's a higher chance they'd go for Bitcoin than for XRP. But I do all of that, and I might even hold a lot more Bitcoin. I do all of that because I know eventually it'll all correct itself. And that follows along with the video I made earlier, which talks about the correlation between XRP, I had the hiccups, and Bitcoin, where as of this point, it is very, very undervalued, very underbought, but eventually that will be fine. And also where Bitcoin will first start the move, and then XRP will take over and get some better gains going. Kind of the same thing whenever I'm talking about silver, I still think about it the same way, and silver is looking very juicy right now, looking to maybe break out. At least, I guess it's a couple years away before it gets to some crazy prices, according to this one. But again, it's looking to be going up over a longer period of time, breaking out above its ever high. And yeah, I mean, XRP is going to have the same thing. Maybe eventually silver will be used more than gold and more useful. In terms of price, I don't know if we'll ever get there, but in terms of, again, percentages, how much a piece of silver is worth in comparison to how much gold is worth, if we also take a look at, the percentage of outstanding silver and gold, it's undervalued, still as of this point. Then, though, into some real news instead of just talks. The Cryptic Poet just told us of a daily article, a daily hold article. I find it kind of difficult whether or not to share these Twitter guys that share the articles because, well, he deserves kind of no credit for showing this because it's just somebody else's writing that he reposts. But, I saw it through him, so, again, that might help. But I don't know if I should show you guys where I got it from or just show you guys the article since he's not the one who made it. I don't know too much about that just quite yet, but all right. By the way, press the like button if you are enjoying these videos. Help me out by pressing subscribe as well, and check out the Growth Masters Academy. All right, check it out. Flare says XRP Ledger will enter $10 billion market with launch of smart contract integration. So I've been thinking about this for a little while. I've definitely been thinking about it, but what they're saying here is why that is very interesting is because it opens up a lot of possibilities to a big market that is just sitting there with a huge market value of $10 billion today. So I think the title here is kind of a little bit wrong because they're saying Flare says XRP Ledger will enter $10 billion market with the launch of smart contract integration. But basically they're saying here is, all right, it's already a $10 billion market, and now we'll be building something on top of that. I've explained to you guys before why I don't really think this is a very nice thing. I'm not really that excited about it, but whenever I check the comment section, you guys are completely berserk about this. You say this is the most amazing thing that has ever happened. And, as I said before, I'm going to stay positive this week. And whenever I'm thinking about it from two perspectives, I like to go for the more realistic one, the more prominent one. But I'm open. I'm open to things and to consider just stuff that you guys pour at me. And one of the things I noticed is when I'm thinking about it here, there are a couple of ways to see this as a very positive thing. The stuff that's being built on top of XRPL. And one of those is the fact that we need more use case, but we also need more of a platform type of feel. Ethereum right now is the number one in platform. Why? Because it's been the longest out there. And I mean, it works pretty fine because you kind of need a lot of people and a lot of good developers to, keep a good relationship going and to get a healthy platformer going. But as of this point, Ethereum does then beat XRP in a couple of ways, right? But if we pilot this system that they're building right now on XRP, it could be that more and more people will join it, more and more people will be thinking about it, and that eventually through all of that, we will also be an Ethereum competitor, where we're even beating them at their own game, meaning you don't even need any other thing next to XRP to do everything. Yeah, and if I'm looking at it from that perspective, then maybe this stuff is really, really juicy. All right. Do I trust Flare? Definitely not. All right. I definitely think Flare is out for money, money, money. Do I think this might help out XRP? Yeah, I can say so, yeah. I'm a little bit more bullish on it than I was before, by just opening my mind to it a little bit. All right, then, Reserve Bank of Australia selects Consensus as one of its partners for CBDC research and development. They have recently announced, again, the Reserve Bank of Australia, that they've partnered with several financial institutions to research the potential of DLT for a CBDC. Based on the announcement, the partnering financial institutions include software firm Consensus, financial services company Perpetual, National Bank Australia, and the Commonwealth Bank. So they're looking for the benefits. I think that's pretty interesting to see as well, Bank of Australia now working on that too. Then Dave of the Day has said, after pondering this theory, I can no longer risk holding XRP. As of tonight, I have sold all of my XRP. This theory makes too much sense, and I can't ignore the fact that everything Ripple is doing looks to be leading up to this outcome. I'll buy Ripple CEO IPO instead. So one thing I must add here is I don't really care if people buy or sell. I really don't mind it at all. I mean, these videos are not to make you buy it at all or anything like that anyway. So, I mean, if you buy or sell, I could care less. I really could not even care less, I should say. This, however, is another theory that's just FUD, made for the sake of making FUD. I don't really know why else people would make this type of stuff. And basically what it kind of comes down to, is the fact that the more popular it will get, the more FUDsters we'll see, the more people that are going to be trying to take it down, the more people that are going to publish articles with some elaborate negative thoughts that might never occur or, anything like that. Some people say that makes sense. All right, this makes sense. Well, there's a ton of different ones that make sense. Whenever I explain to people, XRP could, hypothetically speaking, go to $100. It's always based upon something. It all makes a lot of sense. XRP could go to $0, really. It could. Why? Well, there's one theory that supports that. XRP could go to $50. There's another 5 theories that will support that. XRP will go to $4, which is all-time high. There's going to be another 10 theories which support that. Now, we can go on about this for about a day or maybe like 5 even, where I just explain to you guys how there's multiple theories that work for multiple purposes, and, well, one of them is the world's gas token, XRP. That's one theory. All right, if you believe it, that's a different one, because it is all just a theory. These are just facts at one point, but mostly speculation built upon speculation. So you grab some potential ideas, some potential ideals, and you grab some other crypto like Ethereum and how that one works, and you compare it to things that could, theoretically speaking, happen. What you get is an interesting theory, yes, but not one that is based upon solely facts, right? You're going to have to become, quite imaginative to really grasp this. On the contrary, though, that's the thing we have with most of these theories, right? That's why people believe Bear Book Guy 1 through 3. That's why there's a lot of riddlers out there that talk every single day and they earn maybe money with that as well. Is because it works, all right? People want some theory to follow, and this one will really cling to people that really, really hate XRP or they don't want to see it work properly. One of the things that it basically, I guess goes around as well. Yeah, or no, I would say one of the things that kind of counters all of this, though, is the fact that I kind of have trust in the system, where it's like you can go from the idea that Ripple only uses you to pay for their own company, Ripple, right, or something like that. I mean, there's multiple things that's being said right here. One thing I kind of can't grasp, though, is why would Ripple, once more, I've explained this in my previous video, why? Because I thought that would be enough, but still there's people asking me, what do you think about this one? And I might even go into deeper in another video, maybe tomorrow. Why would Ripple, who is the biggest holder for XRP, give it all up to go for Ripple alone? I mean, I can't understand how they would purely use it as gas when there's so much more potential in making it a very versatile token and just growing it out, making the price as high as quote unquote possible and milking that. So I can't really grasp or understand how people, can see it differently. But on a different end, you always got to have two sides. You always got to have two sides. And if you think the price is going to go down, and you think this theory is really solid, go right on ahead, guys. I'm not holding you back. If you think you got to sell, do it. Please. It's your own money. Nobody's going to change that for you. I'm just sticking with my gut here of saying, I think they want the price to be higher, even better than I do. So I'm going to stick with it. But if you think you should change, do it. All right. I might go into it a little bit further to kind of look at all the points, see if they make sense. Because again, you can always find some points that make sense. And even the story may make sense. But it's just one of the possible scenarios that are out there. It's just one of them. Like always, as I said, there will be 10 that make sense. You got to pick one that you like. Or maybe the one that makes the most sense. But keep in mind that it's always based upon some speculation and some ideas and some ideals as well. Bitcoin bulls may concede ground amidst U.S. election fears. This one is mostly about a lot of people are right now getting out of investments to stay in fiat for the election. And because the election might take a couple of days here, we might get some very strange climate going on for the next 2 days. A question was asked, who is better for Bitcoin, Trump or Biden? And by the way, if you are enjoying these videos, make sure you press the like button and subscribe, and also check out the Growth Masters Academy. Don't forget to do that. Now, it's going to be rather difficult to say exactly which one is better for Bitcoin because there are a couple of factors that are going to be playing a role at this, and two of them are actually, one, the tax rate and the way that they're going to be taxing all this crypto stuff later on as well. But another one, the general wealth and well-being of people. And since those two things are kind of on opposite ends, one of the two candidates here wants to go more for the people, the other one is more for money. They both have to do with economic and, I guess, personal well-beings, but they're all, a little bit differently. It's hard to say which one would do what for the crypto price. Because to a certain degree, it might also be one of them is going to crash your country, crash the US dollar, which might be very positive for crypto. But in the end, it might also be that because the dollar is doing very solid, people will invest more, and people will also go more into crypto because it's another investment. It could be both. And then billionaires. They're getting into crypto heavily. We all know it. But of course, as time goes on, it will be more and more and more. Here's another example. Billionaire Jeffrey Gundlach changes his tune on Bitcoin. A hedge fund manager sees Bitcoin as an inflation hedge, which is, again, the one we need to know about. Well, nevertheless, the prominent American investor said he still doesn't like the crypto. I prefer things that I can put in the trunk of my car. I prefer my Mondrian on the wall to a digital entry that has the same value. I get that. I really, really get that, because I think all of us are the same type of way, where you'd rather have something you can hold in your hand than something that's purely, based upon trust on the internet or on blockchain. I get that. All right, I really, really get that. But we also got to think about which one can make the most amount of money, and yeah, from that perspective, crypto is really the thing. So yeah. But guys, that was it for today's video. Check out the Growth Masters Academy. Go ahead and check it out. Just do it, all right? Nothing's holding you back. Check it out. And I'll be seeing you guys in another crypto video soon, hopefully. Yeah, I think we're all good, though. I mean, ripples are back. Our riddles are back. FUD is at an all-time high. But again, publicity, even though it's bad, is still publicity. Zero doubt.